ever since I was, I don't know, since I can remember being able to hold a paintbrush or hold a pencil, I've just always been painting. Usually when I'm painting, it's a time to clear my mind, hang out, and just not have to think, just take a break. To create my artwork, I usually start with just a basic idea, some way to fill the canvas somehow, and then I start putting stuff on top. I will start painting something, I'll stop, step back from the canvas, take a look at it, and then I'm like, oh, I need green in that spot, or blue with red in that spot. Like I said, it just kind of comes out. Like, I just layer it up until I feel done.
If I want to paint a girl blue, I want to paint her blue and make it different than painting her like the average human flesh color. I really like colors that pop, and I really like to use complementary colors. I kind of want to keep something in your mind, so I usually choose like bright, bold colors, not really mixing too many. Often I usually try to stay around what the basic like regular red and regular blue, and instead of like making it like a greenish blue or anything like that. It really depends on the painting though. If I want a landscape, I might do it the actual colors. I might make the trees purple. It just really depends on how I'm feeling. I have worked on so many ideas, getting so many sketches in certain ways, and if it's not the way I like it to be, then it's not going to be something I'm going to show. But if it comes out in a different way and it's cool, then I'll go with it.
Yes, I painted realistic portraits for a while, and that was good, but it's very restricting and limited, and you have to be very focused and detailed, and I think I got a little sick of the rigidness and the boundaries with it. So working on plexiglass especially forces me to be free and loose. I usually have an idea of what I want to do beforehand, so I'll have at least one image or, one type of color or a certain size of canvas or a certain style that I want to achieve. And then from that, the rest will kind of just come as it comes. And it really just comes to me like in flashes. I'll literally just get an image in my head of like a certain pattern or a certain line or shape or color or something. And then I'll just try to recreate it.
Art really is kind of different into what the interpreter thinks.
That painting was more of just a release for me. It's like, I don't know, it was just a bad week and I just needed to let steam off, and that's what came out. I don't really have necessarily a meaning behind it.
I mean, it looks like an action painting because of the drips and kind of the splashes of paint.
Honestly, I think the artist was taking physics to 11 when they made this painting and was very frustrated with it.
Maybe like the tube is the road going down and like how their views have changed.
This painting I actually did plot out. I did want to use just two plain colors. I was gonna make it so you could tell that her eye is actually looking down, kind of like she's sort of a smug like princess in a way, like knowing that she's all hot and mighty, yet she's not because she's blue. Now I can probably put a story behind it that I'm thinking about it, but I don't think I really should. I should let others do that.
She looks like she's looking out over a cliff. I don't know why. That's just what it looks like.
Girl with the dress on.
Maybe like a model on the runway.
It's like a beacon of hope.
This one was really just, I found a beautiful picture and I just thought the angle was interesting and the framing was interesting.
I see natural beauty.
She seems like she's kind of being pressed, like maybe on both sides, and she's kind of holding herself up.
There's this erotic body accentuated by these peacock feathers.
I see someone who woke up at 7:50 in the morning and then remembered that they have an 8 a.m. class.
The progression is that the next thing that I put down often plays off the shape or created by the last thing I put down.
I see a lot of lines of paint, a lot of strokes.
I see a sinusoidal graph with a decreasing amplitude here with this squiggly line there, and just a random bunch of colors and eyes.
I see spray paint and cubes.
It's weird because I really didn't intend for any emotion. I just wanted to paint a girl with drapery with bright popping colors in it.
It kind of makes me feel like I'm in a different world. Like, I don't know, kind of like ethereal, like above like the planet.
That despite all the war and death and pestilence in the world, there's always hope.
Uneasy, I guess, because she's running away from something, but you don't know what, you don't see it.
It makes me feel like doesn't really look like she's interested in me.
So with this one, there's no real underlining meaning.
That natural beauty is the best by her having like no clothes.
I don't know, it's just a sense of movement.
It may have been an obscure form of pornography.
I guess it was kind of showing just like the rush of life in general, of getting up in the morning and just getting assignments done on time.
It doesn't have a title. I don't like titles at all. They're usually really arbitrary and have nothing to do with anything.
Crap, I have class in 10 minutes.
Truth.
Maybe perplexed just because she looks like she's kind of more tired, maybe.
Starry Night.
That painting was unconsciously unknown.
The descending road.
Twister.
Physics can be fun.
I never named this one, actually.
A lot of answers for this one, I guess.
Escaping.
Portrait of a Goddess.
Wow, I can think of something.
Girl walking while pouting or something.
I guess I would name it